Hey, Grishard here with Grishard Games again. I'm just going to do a quick breakdown of Heroic Nythendra here. Now, I'm not going to go over all the things that everything's called and all the names and all that. If you want to see that, you can read it for yourself in the Dungeon Journal. This is how to do the fight. You want to pull Nythendra, you want to have your tanks go to where Skull is. They're going to tank her just where she's standing. You don't need to move her around. You're going to have your DPS somewhere between Cross and Triangle here. You can kind of see a general area. You want to drop your Rots over by Moon or over by Square. Now, make sure your DPS are kind of separated. Your melee doesn't matter, but your range and your healers need to be about 6 or 7 yards apart. Every now and then she's going to turn at somebody. She's going to do a breath. You need to get out of the way. The breath is right here. You can see it. That's what she does. It charges up. She turns. She breathes. And then she goes back to hitting the tank. She doesn't really move or anything. The breath does a lot of damage. You need to get out of it. You're not going to be able to survive it. Maybe if you blow a cooldown. It is worth mentioning during Phase 1, you don't want to be stacked because the Rot, as well as any other damaging effect, will give you this debuff that stacks and does more and more damage every couple seconds, depending on how many things you got hit by. And it does get pretty painful as it gets up there. So make sure you're spread out during this phase so you're not hitting each other with your Rots. And any other damage you take also contributes to it. It's really the only difference from normal, so make sure you avoid it. The Rotten Breath is all she does in Phase 1. Phase 2, she drops on the ground, she sucks all the poison puddles in, and little bugs will appear and explode. Avoid the bugs, avoid the pools on the ground. If you follow to where I told you guys to stand, there's a good chance you're going to have plenty of room to just stand in DPS. Make sure your DPS aren't tunnel visioning though, because if they do, they won't see the pools under the ground, they won't see the bugs, and they're going to get hit by them both and die. You can't just eat the bug explosions like you can in normal. It's a much bigger deal in Heroic. That's it. That's the whole fight. Phase 1, stay out of breath. Take your Rots to the walls as indicated. Phase 2, don't stand in puddles, don't stand next to bugs. In DPS, it's a long fight. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to try to keep this and all future tutorials, just like my Minecraft ones, short and sweet. You don't want to hear all the rambling and stuff. You just want to come in, see how to do the boss fight, and leave. I'm Grishard. If you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.